Hello everyone, this is Aditya back again with another video. So in this video, we are going to continue our project, which is like a Spotify clone, and we are going to we have already created our UI, and if you haven't watched those video in which we have created the UI, I will put the link in the description below, and you can just watch those videos and try to implement, try to uh, create your own app just following those videos, and or you can just clone this repo. I will put the repo GitHub link in the description below. You can just grab the code from there and continue working on that. And like when we were earlier, when we started working on this Spotify clone, we were working on Expo SDK version 14. And but now the thing is like Expo Go works on 44 X, I think SDK version 44. So we need to update the SDK version to 44 first, and which I have already done. It was just a simple step. You can just run Expo upgrade, and this will upgrade all the packages to the latest version, and that will work completely fine. So now we're just going to implement the login screen, and we will after that we will try to implement our Spotify API as well. So let's get started. For first of all, let's just create a screen called login, and inside that login, and we are going to have for now I'm just going to put a button over here. So let's just have a style and flex one, justify content center, line item center as well, and we're just going to have a touchable opacity. Inside that, let's put a view and text will be login, and style will be like sorry, I already have added a style somewhere. I'm just going to copy that style over here so that we don't spend so much time on just putting some styles. So this is the style. I'm just going to grab the dimensions to put our width over here, and we just need to import the dimensions from the React Native. And once we do that, we can just save it. And one thing, as of now, we are only having a tab navigation, but to have the login screen, we need to have a stack navigation as well. And the reason is that for the login screen, we don't want this tab navigation to be accessible on the login screen. Only the logged in user will be able to access these. So yeah, let's do that first. Let's just add the stack navigation. If we haven't tried, let me check just if I haven't added the stack navigation already. So yeah, there is no stack navigation as of now, and so we need to install it. And let's go to React navigation. And inside the Hello React, you will have to see that there is one called stack, and we just need this one. Let me just put it in a different screen. Okay, and we just have another terminal, and we just need to run it. And once this is installed, we will have to add this to our routes. Now, inside the app, if you go to your our app.tsx, you will have to see we have this tab navigator. We are going to refactor this to some other folder. Let's create a folder called navigation. Maybe that will help. And inside the navigation, let's put our tab navigation. And from the app.tsx, let's just copy this one. Okay. Let's copy this one only. This makes more sense. And let's put it over here. And we need to add the add the tab as well. This one. And let's import this thing. We need this icon, so we just grab this icon as well, and let's put it over here. And we need to import all this search and the library as well. And once we do that, we can just save it over here, and we just need to push the add the tab navigation over here. Hope nothing will break. Yeah, it's working completely fine, I think. Yeah. Now what we're gonna need to do is like let's add a stack navigation, and to do that, let's have a stack, create stack navigator, and inside the navigation, let's have a stack dot navigator. And I hope you guys already know how to work with React navigation. And if you don't, I have a video on stack navigation, how to not on stack navigation but React navigation, and how to implement this with React Native. I will put the link in the description below, and you can just go through those video if you have any doubt. And you can also put the comment. I will try to help you if you need any help anyway. So stack screen, and then we are going to have a screen which will have the name home, and the component. Yeah, I think the component would be like for this one. I'm just passing this tab navigation component, and for the login one, we just need to add this one, stack dot screen. But we don't need to do this. And for the name, let's put just login. I think that would be completely fine. And just have a component would be like login, that screen we just created, right? And if we just save it, hopefully everything will look completely fine. And now, okay, so we need to move this play screen to tab navigation. I'm just putting a fragment over here, and if we just save it, hopefully this will work. Yeah, so we have a login screen, and for the login screen we don't want any we don't want the top navigator, sorry, header, so we just need to remove it. Header, so false. This will just remove the header, so yeah, you will have to see the login screen only. We will design it later. We will add more design to our login screen. Basically right now it doesn't look good at all, so we will do that in the next video. And in this video I'm just going to, now we will look into the login screen, and we will try to get our at least add the authentication Spotify authentication APIs. Yeah, so let's do that first. So let's go to inside the login, and let's just save this one as well. And inside the login, we're gonna need to add like a few things. And to first thing that we need to have is like Expo Auth navigate Auth Session. This one, Auth Session. This will help us to like navigate to the Spotify screen, and from there we will have to grab the token and access token, and then we add the access token to all other APIs that we're going to call. So let's do that. So here, let's install the Expo Session first. To install the Expo Session, you just need to run, and we also need the Expo Random as well, because Expo Auth Session is dependent on the Expo Random. So we need to install that one as well. I hope you guys have to see my terminal. You just need to run this command. Here it is. This one, Expo install, Expo Random, and Expo Auth Session. And once you install that, let's just close the terminal, and we're gonna import few things from the Expo Auth, and those are like import from Expo, so it should be Expo Auth Session, and we are going to have a response type and use auth request. So to create the token, if you just go to your like auth session, you will have to see like there is a hook called use auth request. We are going to use that, but before that we need to do some settings to our Spotify. We need to get we need to register our application to a Spotify dashboard, and after that will give us a client ID and client secret, which is required to make the API calls to the Spotify API. So to do that, you need to visit this this URL, this developer.spotify.com, and when you go there, you just need to move to dashboard. And inside the dashboard, all you need to do is log in first. And when you do the login, you need to create an app. I have already created this one, a Spotify clone, and here you will have to get the client ID and the show client secret. When you just click on this, it will give a client secret as well. You can have your own client ID and client secret, so that's why I'm not showing it over here. And inside the edit settings, you need to add this redirect URL. We're gonna need this, and once you do that, you just need to go to your app, and inside the app, we will have this use auth request. And inside the request, we need to pass few things like if you just go over here, like it expects some of the things, and that things includes like this discovery URL, and URL like for the Spotify, we have two URLs like authorization endpoints and to get the token. We need to pass those URL here. So I have already written it, and I'm just going to paste it over here. So I hope you guys have to see it like this discovery, like authorized endpoint, this one, and the token endpoint, this one. We need to pass the both of these to our use auth request. And inside the auth request, we need to pass a few more things like client ID and client secret that we are going to grab from the Spotify dashboard. So let me just copy paste all those things over here, and I'll just walk you through that. And if we just paste it over here, and we are going to import the client ID and client secret. Okay, so you need to pass the response type, that is token, and client ID, client secret. And we are also need to define this scope. If you have any doubt, you can just visit this Expo Auth Session, uh, either this documentation and this Spotify documentation is always there. So you can just walk through that. And the earlier, remember, we added the redirect URI. Even if we need to put the same redirect URI over here as well. Yeah, so this will give us response. Sorry, first request response and sync. So now what we are going to do is let's use a use effect first, and if we have response dot type is success, then that means we are getting some token or something there from there. Like it gives us a lot of stuff, but we are only interested in getting the token. So let's just have it response dot params. Inside the response dot params, we have token, and let's create a one state. Let's have it over here, or we can just store our response token to the sync storage. But for now, let's just console log it. I just want to show you that we are getting the access token. Yeah, and we need to pass this response over here. So now we just save it, and over here on touchable opacity, we can just have on press, and inside the on press we are going to pass this prompt sync that we have over here. We are going to call this function. Okay, let's format this. I'm not using any format, that's why it is not getting formatted. There's no auto formatting. So, and once you click on this, let me open the terminal as well, and this one, so that you will have to see like we are getting the token or not. So first, let's just click on login. Okay, so when you click on login, Expo want to use the Spotify.com. It will navigate you to Spotify authentication, like UI, and here you will just log in. It will ask for your username and password. I have already added the username and password, that's why I didn't need to put it again. And here you will have to see. I hope you will have to see like I'm getting this token. I'm not so sure you will have to see it or not. Okay, not. Let me do that something. So here you will have to see that this is a token we are getting. This is a token we are getting, and now just increase its size. And what we need to do is like store this token somewhere. So to store the token, we are going to use the sync storage as well. So to have a sync storage, let's over here, storage React Native, and let's have it. And we are going to use it in the Expo, right? So there must be a package. I have used this earlier. React, sorry, sync sync storage. I don't know which one should I use. I think we can use this one. React Native MMKV. I haven't used this before, so maybe we can use it. Storage.set. This is how it is used, and to get the so let's just use it. Or we can just stick with the sync storage. I don't know. Right now I'm not so sure which one should I go with. I think for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to stick with this one. I'm not going to use the MMKV for now. Later on, we will have a separate video over there for that, so we can explore there. Yes. So now, what we're going to do is like we are going to write a function to store our data. And inside that, how the async storage works is like you need to. This is how it works. So we just have it. And sync storage, let's just import it first. Import React Native async storage. From that, I think we're gonna need to have async storage. And this sync storage will give us set item, and we are going to have access token, and we will store this token over here. So we can have this token from string, I think. And now we just call this function store data, and we will pass this access token inside it, and we will add the async token over here. In case of error, we are just going to console log it. Okay, so now when we just hit the login and continue, so yeah, we are able to like save this like we got the token, and we have also saved that token to our async storage. And this is just a warning, we are using multiple, and the session is already initialized and we are still using it, so that's why it is there. So now what we need to do is we're gonna have another API call. Like we need to structure this code a little bit, and so like for this video we can just stop over here, like and in the next upcoming videos I will try to implement more stuff, and in the next videos we will finally be able to like get the audios from the Spotify API and play it in our application. So Yeah, if you like the video, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching.